Are we rolling? Oh, okay. Hi. I'm Joshua Grabowski from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm the CEO of the BFF. And this is
Courtney Woodhead, and I'm the Director of Operations for the BFF.
So my business is the BFF Miracle Body Buffer and Electric Foam Roller. It's all centered around a product that I created. This product is a wellness device. It's an electrical wellness device that provides deep massage, hair removal, deep moisturization, exfoliation, and just makes you feel amazing! I'm seeking 200,000 big ones in exchange for 20% of our company. With these 200,000 big dollars, we're going to be able to do many things to help our business. It's going to help cash flow, inventory. We're always barely staying on top of inventory needs. We are going to expand our show and event presence, which is primarily where we're selling. We're going to improve our website and our video content, which people are asking for, how to use this machine, how to use it better. And we're going to do some other things like
Create a new model.
Create a new model, as in a new, smaller, lighter, dual voltage machine, impeccably designed so we can really blow this thing out in the consumer market. But what makes it so unique is that it's one simple device that has different accessories that you can use to maintain the human body. You can not only maintain the human body, talking about keeping unwanted hair off, and exfoliating your skin and moisturizing daily, but you can also use it for athletic muscle recovery and warm-up. There's so many different ways that can be used. When I first started selling, I did apply for a provisional patent. We did let that expire. The product is fully trademarked under section 010. Did you do that right? Perfect. In massage product categories in the United States. We are actually looking to patent our newer project that we're working on, and we will be pursuing a patent, as any good folk would. So, how far along are we right now? We have prototyped, we have sold to the public, we've expanded our selling, we've really refined our selling. We are totally self-funded, but we've been making money along the way. We've definitely been in the black. The lifetime sales on on the BFF is about just over $500,000. Pretty proud of that, but we're going like this. All right, this is the best part of the whole video right here. It's the demo. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use though. It's plugged in. I have the white Spa Luxe muff cover, which comes on and off. This cover is used for massaging over the clothes or directly on the skin, but with no lotion or topical. It's just plug and go. So you could be at the gym, you could be at the office, you could be in your chiropractor's office, and they could be using this just the same. Basically, there's a few techniques, pretty easy. Flat on the skin on the muscle is going to provide like a light massage. What she's feeling is blood flow increase to that place. It's also very deep vibration, so the feeling is like being on a vibration plate, but with the refinement of a foam roller. When I go up on edge like that, that's going to go very deep. Maybe a little too deep here, but if I go down to the legs or buttocks area, she's going to feel relief right away. So that's basic. Now you can also use it on yourself, so I can use it on my own legs, right? So that's more on the buffing someone else. Now I'm going to buff myself, so to speak. Don't get any dirty ideas. I'm going to hit the instep of my shins. I'm going to do where I get shin splints right over my own shoes. I can do my own sciatic nerves if I have lower back issues. Damn, she's sexy. Right up my middle of my back. And I'll show you a couple things if I don't fall down. On my own shoulder, I can go just as deep as I could go on anyone else. And basically it's going to help me get all my blood flow, everything loosened up. This is called the Buff Smooth Pad. Yes, it's an exfoliating stick. I'm actually going to buff my arm for the first time ever. You see this? Okay. So all I did was stick this on. I need clean, dry skin. And the best part about this is it does not hurt. It actually feels good. And you can see that there is hair starting to fly off. Now, ideally, you would actually use this on stubbly legs or somewhere that you've been shaving or waxing in between waxes. But I gave you a perfect example. Now, if you look closely, you can see dust. That is all my dead layer of skin. I'm sure that that is the first time this area of my arm has ever been exfoliated. Next, we have the blue lotion muff, plush blue lotion muff. I'm gonna simply put it right on the machine. Good. So this is just shea and cocoa butter. And I'm gonna buff this area. I'm gonna come real close. But now look at the nice coloration and how healthy. All that dust is gone. My skin is fed right there. God, my arm is sexy. So, this little guy, this little BFF, it's your body's best friend. What makes it so unique is that I created it. No, that's not what makes it so unique. It's the color. No, there's other colors out there. It's the shape. Let's not talk about the shape. All right. What makes it so unique is it is one single device that's made for the human body from the shoulders to the feet that you can use for so many different purposes, okay? And it's simple to use.
Nothing else can take hair off this fast and painlessly. Nothing else can apply moisturizer this deep into the skin. Nothing else can give you this deep of a massage so simply on yourself or on someone else, and all the while receiving a circulation treatment. It's truly, truly miraculous.
Perfectly said. She said everything I wanted to say but couldn't say. Perfect. I was at a party and there was a massage therapist that was using a large buffing device very lightly as a massager. I had my eyes closed and my face down on the table and I was getting buffed. And in that moment, it all came to me. I saw it from start to finish. It has to be cuter, it has to be lighter, it has to be smaller, it has to be just as powerful. It has to be perfect for the human body. It has to be fun. It has to have shapes. It has to have stickers on there. There has to be, it's social. We have to have people using it on each other, using it on themselves, making videos, buffing each other. Buff your mother, you mother buffer. So, in this little guy, I've invested $40,000 of my own money. If for some horrible stroke of luck, I couldn't get this business off the ground or it imploded, it would be real sad. Real sad. I'd be a really sad puppy and I'd be crying a lot. Well, I've always been entrepreneurial. I've had other businesses related to cooking and organic school lunches and all sorts of stuff. I've always been wanting on to the next big project. This is something that literally took over my life. So what influenced this decision really was ultimately the success of the small amount of times that I brought it out in public and seen the reactions and gotten professional athletes or chiropractors to be like, this thing is really amazing. I think you might have something here. And I'm like, I think I do too. So it was really just trusting. I didn't save enough money to do it. I didn't have 6 months to fall back on. We just went right at it and we've been going perfect from the get-go, starting line, finish line. What does my business product mean to me? It's my BFF. This is what it is, okay? I love to make people feel good. I believe that you should feel good. Feeling good and following what feels good to you is the best way to live. It brings you to everything great that's waiting for you, okay? When I got into that philosophy and I was just understanding it, that's when I started building this, and I only did it when I was having fun. I wasn't doing when I was not ever like, I gotta figure this out. It just flowed, and when it didn't, I went to sleep. So this is literally my BFF. This is my way to share myself with the world and recreate myself and expand and make people feel good and make people feel at ease. Was that right?
That was right.
Okay. Our way, really, our pathway, which maybe this doesn't answer the question, but our pathway was really to get it in the hands of professionals first. Get the estheticians, the people that, when you have a massage therapist, you're going there because you trust them with your body and how it feels, or your health, or in a spa sense, your beauty, your look, and how they're taking care of your body. So to feel this from an esthetician is completely different than buying it off the shelf at Bed Bath & Beyond. but Bed and Bath and Beyond.
Bed and Bath
And beyond that
Not
as
to be
well.
confused with Bed Bath and Beyond.
Well, no, because that's a totally different company.
Completely.
Yeah, because the Beyond and Beyond,
That goes
that's our
way
next
out there.
venture.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we're totally gonna take over that one. So really, but it's like to me, it's always been a toaster. It should be in every house, and it should be sitting maybe in the living room, and people come and they're like, "Oh, you got it already," or they're like, "What the hell's that thing?" And then you say, "I would like to bath you now, and we will bath." Oh yeah, very nice. So that's world domination. I don't know if I have anything interesting about myself, but I'll tell you this. I was a massage school dropout when I was 19. I was in shiatsu. I've been cooking from when I was 19 till I was 37, okay? But in the meantime, I had told myself when I was 19, I'll come back to this. I'll come back to massage at some point in life. I totally forgot about that. About a year into making this, I realized, holy crap, I told myself when I was the tender age of 19, I'd be doing this. I would have never thought it was with a buffer for the body. Courtney Woodhead.
My favorite food is ice.
That's really weird. Ice is not a food.
I like the smell of freezers too.
But what about what about water? How do you feel about water?
Water's the best taste.
Water's the best taste. Yep, she's quite an interesting little chap. The biggest challenge was having a man who is like a 5-year-old who's never made a product in his life and having them figure out how to make probably the most compelling product of the year. No, the decade. That was the most challenge because I didn't know what I was doing. I just had to sit in my house. I sat in my house. I folded little papers. I was like, what's the box gonna look like? No, it looks a little cuter. And I did the graphic design and I was tweaking it and I was writing in it. I was like, this is not perfect yet. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. And then I had something would fly out of me at 5 in the morning and it would be perfect. And then taking it out, making them by hand with a screwdriver and even have what are those called? Drills and screwdrivers, power screwdrivers? See, I should not be making mechanical things. I don't even know the names of things. But I did it. And I folded it up in a box. And I created the label. And then I printed them and we put them on my hand. And I took them out and we sold. They sold. People wanted them. It was amazing to me that all these things, I didn't know what the market is. I didn't know what a price is. And I didn't know what the public was seeking. I just knew that they would want it. And it worked out. And it keeps working. It's really fun.
Our friends love it. I've given one to every one of my friends for their birthdays because they love it so much. And
my dad just wrote probably the best testimonial I'll ever receive. He has diabetes and neuropathy in his feet.
And that concludes our tape.
All right, now one of the